get your picture taken tonight, it will appear at LexingtonWildcats.com, and you can download your favorites for free. Good evening, softball fans. It is a special night here at Lexington High School. But before we get started, a moment of silence for the tragic loss of innocent life in Texas yesterday. We stand with that community. Thank you, and may that community be blessed today and in the days to come. On behalf of our head softball coach, Lori Epps, we welcome you to Lexington High School, home of 110 years of academic and athletic excellence. Big night tonight, the 5A State Softball Finals, featuring the Lady Yellow Jackets from Fort Mill High School and your Lexington Wildcats. And now, tonight's starting lineup, first for Fort Mill. Batting first, center fielder Bryn Bartolini. Batting second, first baseman Ava Belsinger. Pitching, Maddie Drera. Batting fourth, second baseman Trista Reed. In right field and batting fifth, Trinity Wall. Third baseman and batting sixth, Emma Tisdale. The catcher, she bats seventh, Sydney Spears. At shortstop, hitting eighth, Vicky Lott. And at second base and batting ninth, Olivia Poteet. And now the non-starters for Fort Mill, Caitlin Conrad, Mary Dobar, Kennedy Cullens, Grayson Hagler, Alexa France, Ashley Kirby, Hannah Keller, El Sermia, and Lexi V. The Fort Mill Yellow Jackets. And now, Cat fans, on your feet as we welcome your Lexington Wildcats. In the leadoff spot, shortstop Sam Craig. Hitting second, catcher Sarah Gordon. At first base and hitting third, Jessica Sim. Designated player, she is in the circle tonight, batting fourth, Riley Ford. Batting fifth, Mackenzie Mathis. Third baseman, batting sixth, Madison Rogers. In center field, batting seventh, Perry Rouillard. Right fielder, she hits eighth, it's Livy Warren. Second baseman, batting ninth, Maggie Hines. And our flex player in left field, Elena Harry. Also for Lexington, Maya Drennan, Robin Craig, Madison Carwell, Faith Kowaleski, Haley Manns, Julia Nations, Gracie Scott, Peyton Baker, Addison Hoffner, and Victoria Ellison. Cats are coached by head coach Laurie Epps, assisted by Kim Gunter, John Terrapin, Mike Johnson, Lindsay Mason, the Lexington Wildcats. And now, softball fans, we ask you to please stand as we honor America and those who defend our freedoms with the presentation of our national anthem, recorded by the Lexington High School Marching Band.
Good afternoon, Wildcats fans. This is Matt Warren bringing to you live tonight's 5A state championship softball contest between the Fort Mill Yellow Jackets and your Lexington Wildcats. This best-of-3 series being played this week to crown the champion of 5A softball in South Carolina. Last night, these two teams matched up in Fort Mill, and Lexington was victorious 8-0. And we're back here again tonight for Game 2. The Wildcats are one win away from a state championship. In the circle tonight for Lexington is Mackenzie Mathis, number 19. Mackenzie has a record of 8-0 this year and has pitched very well recently. And she will be the one pitching tonight for Lexington. Also a quick note, Perry Rouillard got the start in center field and was just replaced by Madison Carwell. Perry, a senior, leader on this year's team, and in the last 4 years have been an outstanding player at the Wildcat softball program. Hurt in the spring break tournament versus North Augusta this year, and what a player she's been, and what a testament that is to her to put her out there in center field for the pregame ceremonies. And she's replaced by Madison Carwell right now, and we're ready to roll in Game 2. Wildcats coming to this contest with a 27-2 record, and they're looking for win 28, and 28 is what it's going to take to be a state champion this year. Beautiful night in Lexington, a huge crowd here. A wonderful student contingent has showed up, and they're all white, as Lexington's wearing an all-white uniform. Fort Mill's in their yellow tops and blue pants. And let's play softball.
State softball championship on the line tonight.
Bren Bartolini will lead us off for Fort Mill. Center fielder, number 8. Infield creeps in slightly, expecting the bunt. A lot of slap hitting yesterday from especially these top two hitters in the Fort Mill lineup, and Bren starts with doing just that and fouls it off for strike one. There's a nice pitch right on the corner for strike two. Good start here from McKenzie. Wildcats looking to continue the strong pitching of this playoff season. Bartolini stays alive, fouls it off to the left side. Stands are packed. Here's lawn chairs all out in left field and right field. You know it's playoff season when you see this kind of an atmosphere at this park. That last pitch was a ball, so 1-2 now on Bartolini. Swing and a miss, strike three. So one out here. Top of the first, good start for McKenzie. McKenzie's pitched 47 innings this year. She has 49 strikeouts. She only 9 walks. Been very efficient in the circle for the Wildcats. Next up, Ava Ballsinger, first baseman. Another lefty, top of the Fort Mill lineup. There's a ball to center field. And that's going to get down for a hit. Harry gets there and gets it in, but the Fort Mill Yellow Jackets have a double here in the first inning after only one hit yesterday. So right on second here with one out in the top of the first.
Number 7, the pitcher, Maddie Dreerup.
Brings up Maddie Dreerup, the pitcher, also the pitcher last night. Umpire calls time, stops play. There's a ball right back at the pitcher, and she'll make the play over to first for out number 2. So Mathis makes quick work of Dreerup. But Ballsinger does advance to third on the play, so Yellow Jackets have run on third here with 2 outs.
Second baseman, number 15, Trista Reed.
Brings up Trista Reed, second baseman, number 15. There's a strike on the outside corner, 0-1. Swing and a miss, strike 2. McKenzie went upstairs and Reed couldn't catch up with us. So 2 strikes here, 1 pitch away. Gets in on her hands, but Reed fouls it off for strike 2. Correction, remain 0-2. Another foul ball. Good job staying alive here by Reed. Fort Mill, your upper state champions in 5A. Lexington, your lower state champions. Squaring off in a best-of-3 series. Wildcats won it all in 2019, looking to do it again this year. There's strike 3 right on. Oh, I thought he was going to ring her up right there. My fault. That ball was outside according to the umpire. 1-2. He stood up quickly like he was going to call that a strike. Chose not to. That pitch is upstairs, 2-2. Ball slow roller to Madison at third. He makes the play easily. Nice play by Madison. Wildcats continue to play good defense here, much like last night. We head to the bottom of the first. We do have a umpire conference here. I believe the coach for Fort Mill thinks that ball went off of Reed's foot, and that's what they're discussing right now.
If your friends aren't here, call them, let them know. Check into YouTube. The LHS
foul ball is the call.
It's all free. And follow the Wildcats to victory tonight.
So not quite to the bottom of the first. That was a foul ball. That ball did hit her foot, it appeared. So back in action here, 2-2 count. Upstairs. That's ball 3, so lots of confusion here early on. We got a foul ball that wasn't called a foul, and now trying to walk down to first on 3 balls, but umpire brings her back, so full count. Popped up. Sarah Gordon tracks it down, and there's out number 3. So once again, we head to the bottom of the first, no score. Wildcat bats up next. Bottom of the first we go. Wildcat bats looking to stay hot like they've been, especially the last couple of games versus Somerville and last night versus Fort Mill. Maddie Dreerup is the pit in the circle for Fort Mill. She pitched last night, and Lexington was able to plate a couple runs early, one in the first, one in the second, and one in the third, and then a couple big innings. Put the game away. 2 big home runs from Sarah Gordon, bringing her season total to 18. A new Lexington High School softball record, as she's been on fire here in the playoffs with 8 home runs since the regular season ended. Also, big night from Jessica Sin last night with 3 hits. First baseman senior, continues to be a leader for the Wildcats, and another leader, although much younger, Sam Craig, shortstop. She'll step in and lead us off here in the bottom of the first.
Shortstop, Sam Craig.
Sam had a little scare last night as she slid into second and had a cut on her hand, but she got it taped up and made, I think, 4 or 5 really good defensive plays after that, and also had a couple hits. So it didn't seem to phase her play at all. Fort Mill catcher, I think, forgot her wristband. Need that to call the pitches. And she's got it, and we're ready to go. Sam batting .398 this season. 400 hitter is what you want at top of your lineup, and she's been that all year. Getting on base and making things happen. She fouls it off first pitch. Also, can't say enough for Sam at shortstop. It's been a really good player up the middle for Lexington this year, and really gives your pitcher a lot of confidence when your defense is playing very well. There's a changeup for a strike, and that's the pitch we saw last night a good bit from Maddie. She does have a good changeup, and if she can throw that thing for a strike, maybe a little bit more challenging of a night for Lexington at the plate. Sam takes the ball up, 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3, so Sam goes down on strikes and brings up Sarah Gordon, catcher. Once again, 2 home runs last night. Also had a double in the first inning to score the Wildcats' first run. And they put her on here, so we saw this tactic from Somerville, and I can't say that it's a terrible idea because Sarah's seen it really well, but good thing for the Wildcats, so is Jessica Sten, and she steps in right now with the runner on first here and 1 out. Jessica batting .382 this year, 29 RBIs and 8 home runs. She squares to bunt, takes. Sarah tips the steal, and she's thrown out there by the catcher. Makes a nice throw. Sydney Spears throws Sarah out, stealing second. And that first pitch was a strike, so now we have 2 outs. So the Fort Mill gamble pays off here in the first to walk Sarah as they were able to throw her out stealing. Throws that one by Jessica, so 0-2 the count here. 2 outs, bottom of the first. Change up. You can't help but think if that's going to be Fort Mill strategy all night tonight, is to walk Sarah to make some of the other hitters beat you. And fortunately for Lexington, those other hitters have been hot recently, and hope to see that continue. Swing and a miss, that's strike 3, so 3 batters faced in the bottom of the first for Drerup, and we head to the second, no score. To the second we go, no score. As more folks continue to show up here at Wildcat Field. Great environment once again for softball on a beautiful evening in Lexington.
Presenting for Fort Mill, right fielder Trinity Wall.
Trinity Wall steps in, the right fielder, number 3. Strike on the corner there, 0-1's the count. There's a slow roll out to first. That's going to be a tough play, and she doesn't make it. But Warren was backing it up, made the throw to second. Bang, bang play there, but she got in safe. So Fort Mill, second inning in a row, gets the runner to second. That was a close play at first, and most likely a hit, as Jess got to make a decision there to get to the base. Definitely a tough play, and the umpires confer over something out there, and the call is safe. So once again, run on second here, no outs for Fort Mill.
For the Yellow Jackets, number 14, third baseman Emma.
We'll see if Fort Mill plays for a run here and tries to bunt her over and get her to third. You would think a run early would really help their confidence after what happened last night. So you got to think that's what they're going to try here. As Emma Tisdale, the third baseman, steps in. No bunt. The ball high. There's a pitch a little bit outside, so 2-0 count here. There's a ball hit out to right. Try was out of play for a strike. Livy gave chase, but ran a real estate. The Yellow Jackets are coached by Chuck Stigall, assistants Will Jameson and Chris Reed. Count runs to 3-1. So there's a walk. So first and second, Fort Mill really has something brewing here in the top of the second. No outs. And Sydney Spears steps in, the catcher. Sydney made that nice play in the bottom of the inning. Bottom of the first, throwing out Gordon at second.
Sydney Spears.
You got to think bunt here with first and second, no outs, in the bottom of your order up. But that's easier said than done, especially with somebody that throws with the velocity McKenzie does. Takes a strike on the inner half, 0-1. Swung on and sprayed foul over the right side, right over the visiting dugout. So 0-2 now. So no bunt here. Interesting by Fort Mill not to try to get these runners a second, third. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So there's the first out, and Wall out there at second is tempting Sarah to throw it. She's getting a big secondary, and I think you'll see a throw down here in a second if she gets out that far again. Vicky Lott steps in, and third base coach Jameson delivering signals. Outfield shifted a little bit to the left here. There's a strike. Good start there to the batter by McKenzie, 0-1. Strike two, right by her, 0-2. Fort Mill got here by defeating some traditional powerhouses in upstate 5A softball. Burns and Dorman really played well in the playoffs and earned their spot here in the championship series. Up and away, 1-2. Lexington had to battle out with Somerville in the lower state. A couple really good games and also earned their way here. Fouled straight back, 1-2. Fouled straight back, and there went the microphone flying into the stands. So if you lost sound on that, I can tell you exactly why, because the mic traveled back here towards the press box. There's a nice changeup, fouled off to third base. Mr. Cam Nations is down there trying to get it reassembled. And I think he did just that because it came back on. So here we go, 1-2. Swing and a miss, big strikeout there. So 2 outs. Still runners on first and second. Brings up Olivia Poteet, left fielder.
Left fielder number 4, Olivia Poteet.
There's a ball fouled straight back off the umpire's mask, and that microphone's taking a beating back here. Give a quick shout out to big Wildcat fan Andy White, watching us from Sumter, South Carolina. Thank you for your support of Wildcat softball. Wildcat parent himself, former Wildcat softball parent, cheering loud from Sumter. There's a strike right on the outside corner. 0-2. So 1 pitch away here from getting out of this jam, and that's exactly what it is. This first and second no outs be a huge win for McKenzie. Oh, she had it. A little bit up and away, 1-2. When she's missing, she is not missing by much. There's a ball to second, right at Maggie. She scoops it and makes the throw. Big response from McKenzie and the Wildcats there. First and second, no outs, and Jackets can have nothing to show for it. We head to the bottom of the second, still no score.
Middle 2. Softball fans, champions, choose Jostens. Specializing.
So we're in a no-score ball game here, bottom of the second. Riley Ford will step in and lead us off. The senior pitched a phenomenal game last night for Lexington with giving up 1 hit and 1 walk and no runs. And ran her record on the mound to 17 wins and 2 losses. At the plate, she's hitting a cool 400. So she can hit it and she can pitch it. And she looks to get the Wildcats started here in the bottom of the second. Calls time there, gets herself gathered. Always a good move by the hitter. If you're standing in that box too long, get out of there and regroup. Strike on the inside corner. Well, you can tell early that Dre Rupp has rebounded from yesterday where she got hit around pretty good, and she's pitched well so far. A good response from number 7. There's a ball. Riley was right on that one. Fouled it straight back. So down in the count early, 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and the catcher makes the throw down to first for out number 1. That's 3 strikeouts in the first 4 batters for Dre Rupp. Brings up Mackenzie Mathis, the pitcher, number 19. Mackenzie has 2 home runs on the year and 19 RBIs. The Wildcats as a team, 43 home runs. It's been a lot of power this year for Lexington, which is equated to a lot of runs this year. Takes a fastball up for a ball. Coach Epps delivering some encouragement, delivering some signals, and trying to get Mackenzie on base here. Bottom of the second. There's a ball. Good swing on that one a little bit late as it travels off to the right side. You can see the cars lined up all the way down the access road. Lots of folks here watching great softball between 2 outstanding teams. Takes it up. Good take by Mackenzie. Dre Rupp does throw a rise ball. And that's a hard pitch to lay off, especially when you get down in the count and you're really looking to not get caught out on strikes. That ball at the top of the zone is hard to lay off of. Umpires say Mackenzie did not swing there. The pitch was close to being a strike on the call, but it was a ball and she held up. So 3-1 here. There's ball 4, so the student chants of ball 4 ring true. And Mackenzie walks on down to first base, or I guess saunters down to first base would be a better term for it. We'll see Robin Craig here run.
For the pitcher, number 5, Robin Craig.
For Mackenzie.
And now for Lexington, Madison Rogers.
So runner on first here, 1 out, bottom of the second. Madison Rogers stands in. Madison had several good at-bats last night. A couple line outs to right, and I think she hit one to the shortstop well pretty hard, so Looking to see some of that payoff tonight. She seems to be seeing the ball pretty well. Takes a strike there on the outside corner. See if Coach Epps put something on here that tried to steal Sarah in the first inning. The catcher threw her out. Good arm from her knees, actually. Swing and a miss, strike two. Takes the ball, just missed outside. Another changeup from Drerup. She wanted that call. 1-2. Not quite as big of a strike zone as we saw last night, but as long as you're consistent with that, we can live with it. Hitter. All right, here we go. First and second here, one out. Got her right on the elbow. Hope Madison's okay. She looks to be. So it's been feast or famine for Drerup so far with 3 strikeouts and 2 walks, although one was intentional, so now a hit by pitch. Thought the coach might come argue that for Fort Mill, saying she leaned into it, and I think that's what the catcher might be doing. The ball was definitely in, though. And another call of safe. So the umpires have conferred a good bit so far and gotten it all right to this point. Madison Carlo steps in, number 2. Fort Mill brings their defense in as Madison looks to try to slap it right through. Nice bunt there. Out to the right side, gets the runners to second and third. Brings up Libby Warren, number 12. Chance to get the Cats on the board early here. Takes first pitch for a strike. Big spot here for the 8th grader. Something in the outfield here, something through, will score 2. Takes the ball up, 1-1, evens the count. Fouls it straight back on it. Good spot there on the inside, so 2 strikes here. Takes the ball outside, 2-2. Worked it back even. Fouls it off, left side, stays alive. Timing her up here. Playoff softball, you're on the edge of your seat every pitch, especially here. Chance to get on the scoreboard. Takes it high. Libby works it full. Maggie Hines on deck. Seen a lot of pitches here. Has her timed up and swing and a miss. There's strike 3. And that ends the threat. We head to the top of the third. No score. Top of the third, no score. Fort Mill back to the top of their lineup with Bren Bartolini. She struck out her first at bat.
Moving to the third inning, top of the order for Fort Mill, center fielder Bren Bartolini.
Swing and a miss, strike 1. A little bit outside, 1-1. So 1-1 count. Leadoff batter for the Fort Mill Yellow Jackets. There's a ball to short. Sam Craig makes the play for out number 1.
First baseman Ava Balsinger.
Brings up Ava Balsinger. Swing and a miss, strike 1, up and away, but she went after it and missed. Umpire calls time and runs out of there. Not sure what happened on that one. Swung and a miss, strike 2. 0-2 quickly on the first baseman. Down low, 1-2. Lights are on here at Wildcat Field, and the energy is high on both sides. We got a great ball game here so far. Swung on right back to McKenzie, and that'll be out number 2. So 2 down quickly in the top of the third. Brings up Maddie Dreerup, the pitcher, who grounded right back out to McKenzie, her first at bat. Fouls it straight back, strike 1. Takes it high, evens the count 1-1. Takes the pitch, up and in, 2-1. There's a good pitch right outside, 3-1. McKenzie, like I said before, when she's missing, she's not missing by a whole lot. And it's always a good sign from your pitcher. Don't want to give in to these hitters. They're here for a reason in this spot. And McKenzie's being careful. But she does walk her there. So number 7 trots down to first with 2 outs.
Second baseman, Trista Reed.
Swing and a miss, strike 1, foul ball, but caught by Sarah Gordon back behind the plate. There's a ball lined right at Madison Rogers, and she makes the play. So the Yellow Jackets get a base run in the third, but she doesn't make it past first. We head to the bottom of the third, still no score, Wildcat Field.
Wilson Sporting Goods.
We're back here in the bottom of the third, and we're all standing up now in the press box, trying to shake it up and get a little mojo going, because we need some runs on that scoreboard. And Maggie Hines is going to start us off in the bottom of the third. Sophomore second baseman.
Stepping in for Lexington, second baseman, Maggie Hines.
And once again, Fort Mill brings that infield in just like they did with Madison Carwell, especially the second baseman. She's standing like right next to the pitcher. So hopefully Maddie can slap one right over her head and might even get the second. Swing and a miss there, strike one. Swing and a miss again, strike two, and Drurup, you can tell, I said before, she's pitching much better tonight so far. Keeping the ball down, working that change up. Takes the ball outside, 1-2. Top of the order on deck here for what the Wildcats with Sam Craig. Ready to step in next, hopefully with a runner on somewhere. Fights it off left side, stays alive in at the plate. Maggie's got some good speed, and she's got 28 hits this year, and I can guarantee about a half of those are from using those wheels and putting it in play and beating out throws. She takes a strike. That was a good pitch there, right on the outside corner. Right where you want to pitch a slap hitter is something away on the outside corner. Brings up Sam Craig. We're back to the top of the lineup. First time through, and now we're round number 2 here. Sam struck out her first at bat. Takes a changeup outside, 1-0. Swing and fouls it off. Ball is probably a little bit in. Sam took a hack at it and fouled it off. Fort Mill's baseball team also playing for the 5A state championship, battling Berkeley, and right now that series is tied 1-1. So really good year for the baseball and softball programs at Fort Mill, and Lexington as well, as Wildcats played for the lower state title in baseball and fell short, but a great season for them. 2-1 is your count. As the little kids start coming up in the stands, which normally means Mom and Dad, can I have some money? I want to go get me a bag of Skittles or a Coke. Takes a strike there, 2-2. Time called. Sam steps out and gathers herself. Sarah Gordon on deck. You wonder if Sarah comes up with 2 outs, if they'll continue their strategy and not pitch to her. Especially in a game like this where 1 run might be enough for these pitchers pitching the way they are. Change up. Sam fouls it off, stays alive. Takes the ball up. Runs it full. Good to get a runner on here with one out, especially top of your lineup up. So Sam should see a pretty good pitch to hit right here. Do not want a walker if you're Fort Mill. Swing and a miss. Big strikeout there for Fort Mill. Brings up Sarah Gordon, the catcher, and like I said, you may see Sarah trot on down to first here in this spot. She's looking in the dugout. Catcher is for directions. And they do walk her. It worked in the first. We'll see if it works here in the third.
And that brings up first baseman Jessica Sin.
Jessica Sin steps in. Feel very comfortable with Jessica in this spot, especially the way she's been swinging the bat the last few weeks. Pitch inside, and Jess can't check her swing, so that's a strike on a cutter, I think that was. Ran in pretty hard. Very back of the box is where Jessica stands, wanting to see it as long as she can before making a decision. Fouls one off left side, 0-2. Sarah got thrown out the first in the stealing. She hasn't taken off yet, but here in this situation, it might not be a bad idea to get the runner moving, try to get somebody in score position. Takes the ball up, and there goes Sarah. Catcher didn't see her going there, and Sarah slides in safely. Catcher needed a little help from her infielders yelling that Sarah was stealing. Kind of surprised her. So here we go, 1-2, runner in scoring position. With Sarah's wheels here, a hit, which most likely score. Coach Epps not too pleased with how long it's taken the Fort Mill to make a decision on what pitch to throw. But as a batter, you can control that. Get in there when you're ready. Fouls it off again, 1-2. Jessica battling here. Wanting to get the Wildcats on the board first, and a run here would really get this crowd into it. But they're already into it, but it might take it to another level. Changeup, good pitch by Drorup. Dropped it right in there for strike three. So Wildcats don't score in the third. We head to the fourth, 0-0. Top of the fourth we go. Still no score here at Wildcat Field in Lexington. Lexington and Fort Mill battling it out for a state title. Lexington leads the series 1-0. A win tonight would claim their second state championship since 2019. Trinity Wall, right fielder, will lead it off. For Fort Mill, she had a single her first at bat.
Number 3, Trinity Wall.
Ball up and away, 1-0. Swing and a miss there. Good pitch on the inside corner. Tough one to hit and tough one to lay off of. 1-1. So whiteout once again here in Lexington. Lots of white shirts. White baby powder getting thrown up in the air. One. She tries to bunt. Bunts it foul. 1-2. Nice pitch right on the corner, gets her looking. First out. And the fourth is a strikeout. It's McKenzie's 4th K tonight. Brings up number 14, Emma Tisdale. She walked her first at bat. Fort Mill had first and second, no outs after Tisdale's walk, weren't able to score in the second. Now she's back up again with a 1-0 count. Fouls it off, 1-1. Some more white powder gets thrown in the air. Hopefully it doesn't go in anybody's eyes. I'm sure that wouldn't feel great. Gets the call. Good job by Sarah framing that pitch. Might have been a little off the plate, but when you receive it that well and you hit your spot, 9 times out of 10 you're going to get that call, and McKenzie does. It's 1-2. Same spot, same result. Got her looking. Out number 2 in the 4th.
Number 17, the catcher, Sydney Spears.
Brings up Sydney Spears, the catcher. Strikeout victim her first at bat. So 2 outs here in the 4th. She pops it up. Maggie calls it, makes the play. So quick inning for McKenzie in the 4th. Still no score. Wildcats looking to get on the board in the 4th inning. Bottom of the fourth we go, and Riley Ford will be our first batter. Coach Epps over here getting the student section fired up, doing whatever we can to get some runners on and get on top here, as we're already in the bottom of the fourth, already past halfway through in game 2 here at the state championship series. Wildcats looking to win this game and win the title, but they got to score to do it. Riley pops it up. It's in play, and 1 pitch, 1 out for the Yellow Jackets here in the bottom of the fourth.
Pitcher, Mackenzie Mathis.
Brings up Mackenzie Mathis, Lexington's pitcher, looking to help herself get on base or put one out of here, as Mackenzie is very capable of doing a couple home runs in the playoffs. Swing and a miss there. She wanted it. Good cut at it, just missed it. Dribble gets her signal here and steps on pitcher's mound. Gets in on her hands and fouls it off on the right side. It travels out of play, so quickly 0-2 on McKenzie. She'll walk on back to the plate. Wildcat fans want to see a run, and this PA announcer, play-by-play guy, does too. However we can do it. Small ball or long ball, whatever it is. Takes a nice changeup down. Good take there by McKenzie. They got a swing at that one. Maybe that's why I'm up here and she's in the batter's box. That was a good pitch, especially with 2 strikes. There's the ball hit hard, but right back at the pitcher, who makes the play quickly over to first for out number 2. So 2 outs in the Wildcat half of the fourth for Madison Rogers. Madison was hit her first at bat. There's the ball hit hard to second. Reed makes the play, so Wildcats go in order in the bottom of the fourth. We head to the fifth, still no score. So much different than last night. We got a tight ball game here in the 5th. By this point, 24 hours ago, the Wildcats already had it pretty much wrapped up in game 1. But this Fort Mill team came to play tonight, and they are hanging right here with Lexington. No score here in the 5th. And Vicky Lott, shortstop, will step in first. I was kidding about one run, but one run may do it. Either side here, the way these pitchers are pitching. Ball down, 1-0. Hits the umpire on the knee, and Sarah, as experienced players do there, catchers, walks out and talks to McKenzie, give him a second, make sure he's all right. I think he is. Swing and a miss there. 1-1's the count. Up, 2-1 on Lott. There's ball to second base. Another nice play by Maggie. Kind of handcuffed her a little bit on that line drive, but Maggie made the play. The ball was hit hard, but results in and out. Brings up Poteet. Fort Mill did that last night. Hit some balls hard right at Wildcats, and thankfully for us, happened again right there. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Time's called by the home plate umpire. Discussion with Fort Mill coach. Not sure about what, but we're back in action. Good pitch there on the corner. Wow, that's 1-1. Good spot. There's a ball. That's a hit in the left field. Gets by Lane and left, and Poteet makes it into second. So a single and an error. And Fort Mill has a runner in scoring position here with 1 out in the 5th.
Center fielder Bryn Bartolini.
Brings up Bryn Bartolini, center fielder, leadoff hitter. One 1-0 outside as Riley Ford, last night's pitcher, is warming up down in the Wildcat bullpen. Softball is different than baseball. These pitchers can go every game or back-to-back nights if necessary. And Riley's definitely able to do that if needed. Two 2-0. It's been a little up. Another pitch up. Wildcat faithful getting restless on some of these calls. 3-0 to Bartolini. 1 out, runner on second. strike called, and the Wildcat fans are up there, and out comes the Fort Mill coach. Can't argue balls and strikes. Got to be careful there, coach. As he goes back into the dugout. There's a ball out to Madison at third. She bobbles it, and Bartolini is on board here. So first and second, one out. Fort Mill is threatening again in the top of the fifth. Number 10, Ava Balsinger, will be your batter, with discussion going on right now between the third base coach and the home plate umpire. This looks like a runner. Number 25, Caitlin Conrad, will come in and run at second base.
Running for Fort Mill at second base, number 25, Caitlin Conrad. First baseman, Eva Balsinger.
So Balsinger steps in. Jackets have first and second, one out. Big spot here for both teams. Wildcats want to keep that 0 on the board in the guest column. Strike one. That ball is dropped in the left for a hit, and Conrad stops at third. So Jackets have them loaded with one out. A couple hits here in the top of the fifth.
Number 7, the pitcher, Maddie Dreerup.
Brings up Maddie Dreerup with the bases loaded here in the top of the fifth. Wildcat infield creeps in a little bit. You'll see a hard ground ball. You might see a play at the plate here. Ball low, 1-0. Oh, that ball is hit deep, and that ball is far. Ball is gone. Grand slam, Maddie Dreerup. Fort Mill opens up a 4-0 lead here in the top of the fifth. The Wildcat fans are quiet here, and rightfully so. Big hit there from Dreerup. Puts them up 4-0 in the top of the fifth. And Coach Gunner goes out to the circle, talk to her pitcher at infield, and try to settle things down a little bit. But still got 3 at-bats left, got 9 outs to play for the Wildcats, so want to hold them here for sure and give yourself a chance to chip into this lead.
Baseman number 15, Trista Reed.
Brings up Trista Reed, second baseman. First pitch up and away for a ball. That ball is hit hard out to left, and that ball is going to get to the fence. And Reed will make it into second with a stand-up double. So Fort Mill is hitting the ball here in the top of the fifth. That's 4 hits this inning for Fort Mill. The pinch runner comes on for Reed, number 19, Grayson Hagler.
Now hitting for Fort Mill right fielder, number 3, Trinity Wall.
Brings up Trinity Wall, right fielder. She bunts one down the first base line. Out is made at first. Maggie Hines gets over there and records the out. So 2 outs here in the fourth, but not before the Yellow Jackets get that runner to third.
Third baseman, Emma Tisdale.
Brings up Emma Tisdale, third baseman. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Takes it up, 1-1's the count. That ball is hit out to right. Warren makes the play there for the third out, so Fort Mill does some damage in the top of the fifth. They score 4 runs. And the Wildcats coming to bat, looking to cut into that lead. Back here in the bottom of the fifth, Wildcats down 4. Don't need them all here, but you got to think we need at least a couple. Cutting this lead. Gracie Scott will pinch hit here, number 13. Had a hit last night and several hits here recently in this spot. She'll hit for Madison Carwell here in the bottom of the fifth. Swing and a miss there, strike 1. Strike 2, inside corner, and Drerup is pitching well still here in the top of the fifth with 2 good pitches to lead off to Gracie. Swing and a miss, strike 3, so 1 out.
Right fielder number 12, Libby Warren.
Brings up Libby Warren, number 12. Looking to get on base here and get something going and get back to the top of the lineup with some base runners. Takes the ball up, 1-0. Wildcats here got 8-9-1 with 1 out in the 5th. Want to get back to the top of the order with some base runners. Swing and a miss, 1-1 the count. Takes the ball outside, 2-1. Lots of cameras here around the field. News is here. Papers are here supporting both teams. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Evens the count up. Takes high, full count. Ball 4 to Libby outside. So she'll walk on down to first base with a walk here in the top of the 5th. So Wildcats need a runner as they get one there. Brings up Maggie Hines, second baseman. She lays down a bunt. It goes foul. 0-1. Wildcats were down 3 against Somerville in the lower state championship game. Actually the 1-0 contest. Both teams were 1-0 in the lower state and came back and won that one. And gonna need some similar magic tonight to get back into this thing. There's a bunt out to the second baseman. She drops the ball. Here we go. Just what the Wildcats needed. Ball hit the first baseman right in the glove and popped out. So Hines is safe. And we got first and second. And the top of the lineup here. Number 11, Sam Craig steps in. There's ball to short, bobbled. And the Wildcats have them loaded with you-know-who up to plate. And yeah, I'm not sure you can walk her here, but maybe you can, up 4-1. So big decision here for Fort Mill. Do you pitch the best player in the state, or do you walk a run in I'm not sure what I would do. I'm thinking right here as a coach, and the way she's hitting the ball, I think I'd walk her. I think I'd give up one run here, and I'd put Sarah on first. And looks like that's the decision. So they're walking a run in. I'd have done the same thing in that moment. And that brings up number 10, Jessica Sin. So we're 4-1 now. So high drama at Wildcat Field with number 10 stepping in. And we got them loaded with one out, ball in the gap, and this place is going to go wild. One over the fence. We might lose the feed. I don't know. Gets in on her hands, 0-1. All right, Jess, 0-1's the count. She is ready, that's for sure. The pitcher gets the signal. Takes one high, change up, leaves it up. That's a pitch that's been working for Dreadup so far, but that one was left high. So Wildcats hoping. She's lost a little bit here. Thrown a lot of pitches, especially pitching last night, the entire ball game. Wall makes the catch. Wildcats score one, but the forward gets thrown out at third. She gets picked off there at third base. The Wildcats do score two, so nice play by Fort Mill to salvage that. That could have been a lot worse for them. So we head to the top of the sixth, 4-2, Fort Mill. Back here in the top of the sixth, and like I said, we didn't need them all back, but we got two there. We cut the lead in half, 4-2, the top of the sixth. Mackenzie Mathis back in the circle. Thought that ball was getting over the right fielder's head off Jessica's bat, but she made a nice play backing up on it.
For Fort Mill, the catcher, number 17, Sydney Spears.
Sydney Spears will step in. Catcher. Strike out and a ground out to our line out to Maggie at second. Takes first pitch down. Swing and a miss there. Evens the count 1-1. Wildcats will have 4, 5, 6 up next inning. Takes it up. 2-1's the count. There's a ball in the hole. Going to be a duff play, and Craig can't make it. That's a hit. Lead off the top of the 6th for Fort Mill. Courtesy runner for the catcher we'll see here, and that'll be number 5, DeCermia. She'll run here with no outs in the 6th. Shortstop, Vicky Lott will be the batter here. Vicky also had a line out to second base her last at bat.
Shortstop, Vicky Lott.
Bunts the call. She fouls it off. Strike 1. Fort Mill hasn't bunted a whole lot in this series. Trying to do it here to get this runner to second. Tries to bunt again. Ball is high. Got her first. Sarah Gordon. What a play by number 9. Wow. Threw it right behind her. Picked her off first. Huge out here in the top of the 6th. Ball was on the money, right where it needed to be for Jessica to catch it and tag her and get her out. First base umpire right on top of it. 2-1's the count. Swing and a miss, strike 2. There's strike 3. 2 outs in the 6th. Brings up Olivia Poteet. She singled her last bat. Was part of that big rally for Fort Mill in the 5th inning. Takes the ball out, 1-0. Swing and a miss. 1-1's the count. Checks her swing on that one. First base umpire says no swing. Runs the count to 2-1. Another check swing. This time we don't check it. 3-1. The ball hit hard down the left field line. That ball is fair. And she's rounding first, and she's heading to second with a stand-up double. Poteet's second hit of the night. And back to the top of the lineup we go with Bartolini. So Fort Mill bats have come alive here the last 2 innings. And threatening again here in the 6th. Takes it low and away for a ball, 1-0. Not sure what happened there. I think the ball might have hit the batter's bat and traveled out to right field. Runner gets the third, so 2-0. Takes it up, 3-0. So you wanted drama after last night. You got it tonight. Wildcats trailing here 4-2 in the 6th. Game 2 of the 5A Softball State Championship Series. There's a strike on the outside corner. Fouls it off. So McKenzie runs it back full here. Ball out to the left, and Gracie makes a valiant effort, but it goes foul. So Bartolini will come back to the plate here. Full count still. There's a hit out to the left, and that's another run for Fort Mill. 5-2 now your score. Two-out base hit for Bartolini, knocks in a run. Big run there for Fort Mill to get one of those back that we got last inning. Ballsinger steps in, first baseman. First pitch outside, ball. Two and 0. There's the ball hit well out to the left. That's going to be trouble. And that's gone. Second home run of the night for Fort Mill. And that's a two-run shot there for Balsinger. Opposite field shot, 7-2 now. Yellow Jackets ahead. So back-to-back innings here. Fort Mill has plated 4 runs in the 5th and 3 in the 6th. They have a 5-run lead. Maddie Drurup steps in. Pitcher, home run, big home run her last at bat, grand slam. Get the scoring started here. Some ball up and away. There's a ball at the middle. Sam fields it and throws it, and that's the 3rd out. So we head to the bottom of the 6th. Wildcats down 7-2. So Wildcats back up here in the bottom of the 6th, down by 5. Down by 4 last inning, scratched 2 across, and now got a little more work to do with 6 outs to play in this one.
Leading it off in the 6th for Lexington is Riley Ford.
Riley Ford will step in. Try to get things going here, get a rally going for Lexington. Need base runners, down 5 runs here. Most important thing is getting runners on base, and that's what happened last inning, and we had some good things happen. Popped up. Play is made by the catcher, Spears, for the first out.
Pitcher number 19, Mackenzie Mathis.
Brings up Mackenzie Mathis, pitcher. Walk and a hard hit ball back to the pitcher so far tonight. First pitch up for a ball. Outside. 2-0 to 19. Strike inside corner, runs it to 2-1. Takes down low, 3-1. Way ahead here, looking for a pitch to get a hit with. Get on base. Takes a strike, runs it full. Good pitch right on the corner. Drip still not giving in, even down 3-1, hitting the corners, making the Wildcats earn it. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Out number 2 in the 6th. Brings up Madison Rogers. Swing and a miss, first pitch, 0-1's the count. Takes down, 1-1. Swing and a miss, 1-2. Takes away there, runs the count even. Once again, Wildcats have come down from deficits before this year. Definitely out of this, but to get back in it, you got to score in bunches. And that starts with getting runners on base. There's a change up around the corner. Nice pitch there once again from J-Rupp. That's the end of the sixth. 7-2. We head to the seventh.
And video clipping partner of the South Carolina High School.
To the seventh we go. Wildcats need some magic for sure to get back into this, and it starts with throwing a scoreless seventh. And then we'll see what happens in our half of this inning, but we got to get 3 outs first. Trista Reed, first pitch, grounds out to the shortstop, and Sam picks it and throws it for out number 1.
Right fielder number 3, Trinity Wall.
Now Trinity Wall steps in, right fielder. Swing and a miss on the first pitch for a strike. Wildcats will have 7, 8, 9 here in the bottom of the 7th. Need to try and set the table for the top of the order. Takes up, 1-1. Fouls it off, 1-2. Pops straight up. Rogers calls it, makes the play for the second out.
Third baseman Emma Tisdale.
Emma Tisdale will step in. Does have a walk on the evening. Third baseman. The 2 outs here in the top half of the 7th. Another pop up, same spot almost, and this time McKenzie makes the play. So 3 up, 3 down. Just what the Wildcats needed. And here we go, bottom of the 7th, need 5. Bottom of the 7th we go. Gracie Scott will hit again. Wildcats down 5. If there needs to be a game 3, a deciding game, that'll be Friday night. Unofficially, Blythewood. Not sure that's been made official yet. Still working out the details. But if that comes to be, just check the Wildcat Twitter page for specifics on where game 3 will be and what time. But this was not over yet. We got one more shot here to make it interesting. First pitch popped up down the first base line, and they make the play for out number 1. Peyton Baker will hit in this spot right here. Peyton's last at bat a home run versus Somerville in the lower state championship. Looks to make some more solid contact.
For Lexington, Peyton Baker.
Peyton hits one out to center. That one will drop. Bartolini got a little bit of a limp. I know she's wearing a brace out there, but it looks like her knee might be bothering her a little bit. Couldn't make the play out there, so Peyton gets a hit. So runner on. That's the start. And brings up Maggie Hines, number 23. If the Wildcats get a couple runners on here and back to the top of the order, it's not over yet, but we need Maggie to get on base somehow, some way. Pop up to short. Play is made. Out number 2. Top of the order, and Sam Craig will step in. Sam looking to keep it going here in the 7th.
Sam Craig.
Ball down. One and 0. Change up, drops in there, 1-1. A little bit outside, 2-1. So Wildcats still alive here. That's what's great about softball, much like baseball. It's not over. There's no clock. So until you get that third out in the last inning, there's still a chance. And it's a slim one, but it's a chance. Fouled off down the third base line. Foul. Out, full count. Sarah on deck. Jessica Sin in the hole. So who you want up is coming up. But There's a ground ball to second. And Reed makes the play, and that's the third out in the seventh, and Fort Mill wins game 2. And there'll be a game 3 in this series. It'll be Friday night. And just be checked the Lexington High School Twitter page for details. But we'll be heading to a game 3, final deciding game for the 5A state championship between Lexington and Fort Mill. Have a great night.